Well, good evening, NBA and Laker fans, and welcome into the Lakers 365 Network, your 24/7 365 comprehensive home of the NBA and your 16-time NBA champion Los Angeles Lakers, coming away here for night 2 of a 82-game schedule, and this is the Lakers 365 postgame show, live and in full from San Diego and across the country and the globe. Here on the Lakers 365 Network, now suiting up with the worldwide Laker gang for life. Good evening, everybody. Cal McClure joining you folks here in studio from Studio 171 in San Diego, joined by plenty of Laker fans from across SoCal, California, and across the country and around the world. With that, folks, welcome into tonight's postgame show for October 29th, 2014, as tonight the Phoenix Suns beat the Lakers tonight 119-99. Now, I know we have a lot of callers here. We had a great conversation before we came on the air, but we're going to keep you guys on hold for a few minutes here. We have to get to all the important numbers of the game, and we'll let you guys sound off and let your Laker voices be heard on tonight's game and also the 2-game and also last night's game as well. But with that, folks, the Lakers tonight on the first of 14 back-to-backs lose tonight to the Phoenix Suns in the desert of Phoenix, Arizona, 119-99 final line scores, or the final line score of the game for the Lakers tonight, 19 in the first, 31 in the second, 23 in the third, and 26 in the fourth, for a game total of 99. And for the Phoenix Suns, 33 in the first, 26 in the second, and 39 in the third quarter, 24 in the 21 in the fourth quarter, for the game total of 119. Inactive players tonight for the Lakers: Steve Nash and Nick Young. Inactive tonight for the Suns: Zoran Dragic and Warren. Technical fouls assessed tonight: Kobe Bryant, technical foul, third quarter. Eric Bledsoe suffered 2 technical fouls and was tossed from the ball game for his second technical foul after kicking the bench after a call went against him in the third quarter. Points in the paint tonight: Suns 36, Lakers 34. Second chance points, 18-12 Lakers. Biggest lead of the night? Yeah, the Lakers not lead at all tonight. The Suns led by as many as 29 points tonight. No lead changes, and only one time tonight the Lakers and Suns were deadlocked in this ball game. The box scores for the Lakers tonight, who falter to 0-2 on the season: Wesley Johnson, 9 points. Carlos Boozer, 4 points. Jordan Hill, 6. Kobe Bryant, back to form, 31 points. And Jeremy Lin had 6 points off the bench. Ed Davis, another great game for Ed Davis, 14 points. Ronnie Price, 6 points. Wayne Ellington, first game back, 13. And also tonight, Jordan Clarkson had 4, and Robert Sacre, 6. Xavier Henry, DNP, coach's decision. Ryan Kelly, DND, sore right hamstring. And, of course, Julius Randle, not with the team, tibia fracture in his right leg. For the Phoenix Suns, to pick up win number 1 on the season, Marcus Morris, 21. Markieff Morris, 12 points. Miles Plumlee, 10. Goran Dragic, 18. And Eric Bledsoe, 16, before he was ejected from the ballgame for his action on the court. Off the bench, Alex Len, 3 points. Isaiah Thomas lights up the Lakers off the bench for 23. Joe Green, 4. Archie Goodwin, no points. Anthony Tolliver, 7. Randolph, 3. And Tyler Enos, 2. PJ Tucker, by the way, not with the team right now. NBA suspension. All right, we have our caller list. Thank you to our awesome producer, Eric Hammond. We will begin, folks, with an old rule that is called ladies first, I believe. We will go to Porsche first. Calling to the show, Porsche, good evening. Let it be known and let your voice be heard. Your last thoughts on, or your thoughts, I should say, on tonight's Lakers-Suns game.
My thoughts on the game is that we played okay, but I think we need to get better on defense and stop with the turnovers.
Good recipe. You know, I think the turnovers are one deal. Very good points made. Arturo, our man, our sergeant at arms up there. Arturo, what about yourself, man? I think that we've pretty much laid the groundwork through the 2 games, man. What went wrong for the Lakers in this game tonight, which saw them lose again, this time by 20 in Phoenix?
Oh, man. All right. First of all, turnovers has been a problem ever since, like, the past 2 or 3 seasons. Turnovers has been a huge problem for us. And second, we were getting killed beyond the arc. And by those 2, the Lakers been doing that wrong. That is totally not acceptable. And I was like really disappointed how our defensive performance, and that was like really disappointing when we let Phoenix score like 10, when they made like 10 or more threes. Like, come on now. Like, when the Suns are making a three-pointer and the Lakers defenders, they're like staring into space and let them make a three. Come on, that's all acceptable. Why they stop? They should like defend. Regardless if they get fouled or not, I do not let like players score on you. Like, and this game was not okay. Regardless of an 0-2 season, I'm still ride or die Laker fan since I was born, and I'll be a Laker fan till the casket drops down.
I think we all will be once our caskets are dead and buried and in the ground and our tombstones are put up. Yeah, we'll be Laker fans till we die. All right, we'll go out to Sean now calling into the program. Sean, what do you think, buddy? 2 rough games. The Lakers give up 100 points, but also 3-point shooting, though. Giving up the threes, though, has been a problem for the Lakers. What went wrong in your eyes, though, for the Lakers to lose this game by 20 in Phoenix? All right, so we will wait here and see if Sean gets back on, but we will see. But again, folks, if you guys want to get involved here real quick, 3 ways. Call into the program, 401-283-5987. Punch in the PIN number 32001. And my man and our great producer, Eric Cameron, will get you right to the front line of the phone line. Or you guys can also tweet into the program at Lakers_365, at Lakers_365. Or you can also click on our black box right down here and join our live Q&A lobby. Now, as we reassess the situation, folks, again, the Lakers tonight, oh boy, it's just 2 nights of sheer horror, basically, tonight. The Lakers give up 100 points last night. They give up 100 more the night they lose again to the Phoenix Suns this evening in pretty convincing fashion, 119-99. And one guy, folks, we have not brought on in the past couple of days because he's been doing other work and doing some great work as well for us, is our main guy. It's Chris Woodmansey up in Anaheim. Chris, if you're there, buddy, what do you think, man? 2 pretty ugly games for the Lakers. What did you see that went wrong, though, for the Lakers in a place that is not very kind to you, which would be Phoenix, Arizona? What do you think, buddy?
Just doesn't seem like the Lakers. Just too many turnovers. Not getting on defense. Guarding the 3-point line, and just was horrible out there for the Lakers.
Yeah, I was even telling this to my mom and dad tonight at dinner. And I said, because disclaimer here, folks, Cal McClurg is the lone Lakers fan in his whole family. It's either Boston or one person who likes the Spurs. Except me, I'm the only Laker fan in the family. But we were saying, though, that unfortunately, it just seems like, we can agree to disagree, folks, but it just appears to be right now, on October 29th of 2014, that it appears that the glory days of the Lakers and Celtics dominance, in a very sad way, is sort of winding down, where it's no longer going to be Lakers-Celtics. It'll be Cleveland. It'll be San Antonio, Oklahoma. I mean, it's tough to say that, folks, as a Laker fan and someone that covers the Lakers, but I think the days of the Lakers and Celtics dominance are in the rearview mirror for now, until both those teams rebuild sometime very soon. We'll see what occurs. But again, Chris brought up some good points again. But again, the Lakers, it just seems like it's Kobe Bryant playing with a bunch of guys right now. Unfortunately, folks, that's just how it is right now. But at the stat sheet right now, folks, again, Kobe Bryant, 31 points. Ed Davis tonight, I think, who's been the other player showing up for the Lakers tonight, he had 14 off the bench, as did Wayne Ellington. Real quick, folks, we have another caller calling into the program here from the 661-904 area, for the 661 area code with the first 3 digits of 904. Say your first name and let your voice be heard about tonight's game. All right, so we'll hopefully get that connection reestablished sometime very soon. We'll see what occurs out of it in just a few moments. But again, folks, Porsche, if you're still there, we'll go back to you real quick. At this point in time, okay, Kobe Bryant, 31 points. 2 games maybe a bit early, but I will say this, Porsche, is Kobe Bryant back to 100% health, or is it still going to take him some time to get back to playing shape? What do you think and why?
Kobe Bryant is back to 100% healthy. That's my opinion. And I believe in the other games, that he's gonna step up like he's never stepped up before.
All right, so we have one vote for Kobe being back to 100%. Arturo Sergeant in Arms, what do you think? Is Kobe Bryant back to 100% health, and why is he or why is he not right now?
Oh, Kobe Bryant, he's been fantastic throughout the whole preseason and to the past 2 games. And I believe he's 100%. He's like back to his kind of like his 2009 or 2010 or 2010 to the present himself, like back on track. And Kobe, he's been healthy, but he's gonna get as healthy as he gets, and he cannot play as many minutes as he used to be anymore, because if he plays many minutes and plays so hard, then bad things might happen, because the man is 36 and he's running down in energy. The man needs help. The man needs help. And one of our Laker rosters, honestly, I love my Lakers and I love the roster that we got. And I'm loving the fact that they tried so hard this free agency to even build the roster. But none of these guys can even help Kobe for he didn't even help Kobe to win. They're not helping him. They're not helping him, and it doesn't even work on. They need to help Kobe so he can be good and have a successful season. They need to help Kobe so that Kobe will take it easy on his minutes and his energy, so he can play even longer in the league. We don't want the man to retire just yet, because he's not giving up on the 6th ring, and I know that, because I know for a fact that he wants to beat Michael Jordan in scoring and rings. That's his goal. That's his dream, and I know that dream will be accomplished. But the rest of the roster, they need to put in work and help the man. And right now, they're not even helping them. But I still have faith. I'm praying every single day that we get better in each game. And I hope next game will be a lot different from the past 2.
Let's hope and pray that that game 3 is better than what we've seen the past 2 games. The Lakers give up. Easy for me to say, folks. They give up over 100 in both games played, and they get demolished again tonight. This time at the hands of the Phoenix Suns by the final score of 119-99. And by the way, folks, quick stat to note here. This is the first time the Phoenix Suns have won 7 straight home games against the Lake Show since I was born, back in 1994. It's been 20 years since the Suns have beat the Lakers 7 times at America West / US Airways Center since 1994. So I think it's sort of almost becoming an all-time low right now for the Lakers. Now, Chris, we'll go back to you, buddy, since you're the third man in here, and we've had some problems with some other people. Chris, is Kobe Bryant back to 100% health, and how is his game looking through 2 games so far, and why?
Yeah, Kobe Bryant is 100% healthy, putting up 20-plus points, everything doing by himself. And just like we said about the Sparks, Kobe can do everything by himself. Everyone has to show up and help out Kobe to get the win and everything.
Someone gave Woodmansey mind reading powers. I was just going to say that about Kobe being sort of like Candace Parker, where it's one player versus the opposition. But Chris is right, though, that players need to step up in very big fashion for the Lakers to get better. Now, Portia, what do you think, though? Who's been the one player, though, across the 2 games that has sort of stepped up his role? Has it been Ed Davis, or what do you think? I think Ed Davis probably gets everyone's vote for that player, but sort of stepped his game up, I think, a little bit. What do you think, though, for that other, I guess, that X factor that the Lakers are getting other than Kobe being Bryant right now, and why?
Yes, I believe Ed Davis has stepped up a little bit to help the Lakers, and I believe if he works, I believe he can do much better if he works harder. He just needs to take his time and practice more. And I believe in these upcoming games that he's going to step up. Him and the rest of the Laker players are going to step up and help Kobe, because Kobe can't do all this by himself.
Arturo, what do you think? Who's been your one Laker X factor that is not named Kobe, Bean, Bryant, and why?
Let's see now. Decisions. Okay, let's see. Hold on, let me get a few seconds to think on good besides Kobe. Man, I gotta go with Ed Davis. Let me give you like 3 reasons why. Number one, he plays good defense on the down low. He plays really good defense. Second, that dude is a rebounder and an offensive rebounder too. He's a Jordan Hill 2.0 for this offensive rebound. And 3, that dude is not afraid to get contact, and he's a shot blocker. He blocks the shots very well. So Ed Davis really surprised me in this whole past preseason and the past 2 games, regardless of how we lost on the preseason and the last 2 games, how we lost. Ed Davis showed me that he can defend like a bulldog.
As I said before, folks, Ed Davis kind of reminds me of a little bit of a very young Michael Cooper. Okay, we got a new caller here, folks, and this one actually makes my job a lot easier. Because normally, folks, all we have is just the phone number here, but we have Billy Drake's calling into the program. Billy, good evening, and welcome to the Lakers 365 Network. Give us your thoughts on tonight's Lakers loss to the Suns, 119-99.
Well, my first reaction is, wow, 2 games in, and we have lost by a combined margin of 19 points. Lost by 18 last night, lost by 20 tonight. Wow. We have given up an average of 113 points so far in these first 2 games. Look, I know it's early in the season, but Chris is already looking hard. Our defense, I thought that maybe it's going to take Byron some time, but the first 2 games, the defense looks just terrible. I mean, like, Ed Davis has been a pleasant surprise. But other than that, it's almost like this team, even with Kobe back, looks worse than they did last year. And I don't know if I can't really blame Byron for this, because basically I think another one of my friends named Derek Hall was also a Lakers fan on his Facebook page. I think said this. I think he said it almost feels like Byron's been set up some sort of way, almost like to fail. Maybe not intentionally, but we just don't have the talent, man. I mean, it's just not there. You know, and I know there's only so much that Kobe can do. I mean, this is the first time I can remember. I've been a Lakers fan. I go way back to Magic. So I've been in this game for a while now. Man, this is the first time I can really just look at a Lakers team. I didn't even have to stop last year when the season started. That I can honestly say, I've never really, even back when after James Wood retired, back in the Steel 3 era. This is the first time since then after the Lakers team has been like, this team is not going to the playoffs. I mean, did I really just have that thought when I really saw them in the first 2 games that this team has no chance? I mean, it's like the Worcester Combs is probably as good as it will be right now. And I look at this team right now, and I'm just like, I mean, my first thought is after running broke his leg at the end of the game. And first of all, I feel horrible for that kid. I'm praying for that kid. Wow, what a horrible way for your first game, your first career game to end. Wow. I'm not really talking about preseason, but actual first game. Projected to the game took for what a horrible way for your first game. Wow. And they said that kid's going for 6. I mean, last night was almost like, man, I love her to Lakers. I'm from Alabama, by the way. You know, I think you guys from the West Coast, but I'm from Alabama. It's like 1 o'clock here, but anyway, it's like in the morning, and it's like I didn't actually get a chance to watch the game live, man. I don't really get a chance to watch like most of the games. So you know, I live out basically on the East Coast, so we don't really get a lot of live games. You know, I mean, catch some of the scores when you get or whatever, but man, but the night was just like. I just kept seeing the updates, man. I'm just thinking myself like, this team ain't no chance.
Well, Billy, we thank you very much for calling into the program tonight. Love the fact that you're a Laker fan and you're up right now at 1 o'clock in the morning over in Alabama. Thanks again, and give us a phone call later on down the road during the season. We'll move on here, folks, real quick. Back to the scoreboard or back to the game tonight. But again, folks, the Lakers tonight faltered to 0-2 on the season. The final score, again, the Suns win 119-99. And with that, folks, the Suns have their first 7-game winning streak at home against the Lakers since 1994, when that last happened 20 years ago, when they last had won 7 straight games over the Lakers at America West Arena / U.S. Airways Center. There were other games, though, folks, to be played in the NBA tonight as more teams got their 2014-15 season schedules underway tonight. The final scores from across the association tonight go as follows. Hornets over the Bucks, 108-106. Also final tonight, Pacers 103, Philadelphia 91. Boston hammers Brooklyn 121-105. Heat over the Wizards 107-95. Toronto edges Atlanta 109-102. Grizzlies hang on to beat the T-Wolves 105-101. The Bulls hammer the Knicks 104-80 and Derek Fisher's first game as head coach. Nuggets over the Pistons 89-79. Rockets over the Jazz 104-93 to go to 2-0 on the season. Suns over the Lake Show 119-99. And just going final tonight across the last 2 games, Warriors over the Kings 95-77. And the Blazers come back to beat the Thunder 106-89. Those are your scores tonight in the NBA. The games tomorrow, only 5 games on the NBA menu for you folks to watch tomorrow night across platforms on television. Tomorrow we have Washington and Orlando, 4 o'clock Pacific. Pistons at the T-Wolves, 5 o'clock. On NBA on TNT, the Knicks take on LeBron James, Kevin Love, and the newly revamped Cleveland Cavaliers at 5 o'clock. 5:30 tomorrow night, Utah, Dallas, and at 7:30, the Thunder at the LA Clippers. With that, guys, we will get off tonight's game, take a deep breath, smile, relax for a few minutes, and let's talk Friday. It's another Laker home game on Friday on Halloween. But Portia, it's against that other team in LA. It's the Hallway Series Game 1 against the Los Angeles Clippers. Now, folks, if you know me very well, you know that I live in San Diego, and yes, folks, this matchup should technically be San Diego versus Los Angeles. Portia, in your mind, what are your keys to the game, and what must the Lakers do to beat the Clippers on Friday to get some sort of respect back for what happened last year on their home floor, where they got whitewashed by the Clippers by 48 for the largest loss in the team's 67-year franchise history? What do you think has to happen, and why?
I think we have to play better, and we have to stop with the turnovers. And if we stop with the turnovers, and we have to play defense better, and I think if everybody plays together, I think we can beat them on our home floor.
Arturo, what do you think, man? You know, right now it's even though it is still a Lakers town, it's sort of in a very, very minuscule way, it's starting to turn red, white, and blue up there, not for Team USA, but for the Clippers. What must the Lakers do to get some sort of respect back in their home arena, or technically both teams' arena, on Friday night on Halloween against the Clippers?
Man, Lakers versus the Clippers, toenail Clippers. Man, just cut them toenails. That's all the Lakers gotta do. Cut them toenails. That's my way how to beat them. But the real way is that they get play solid defense, especially around the paint, because we gotta stop the lobs from CP3, like Logan to Blake Griffin, and other dunkers like DeAndre Jordan or some other dudes off the bench. They gotta stop like the lobs. They explode in transition. And we cannot let the toenail flippers. We cannot let them go into transition and make easy baskets and fast break points. We cannot let them do that. That's unacceptable. We cannot let them do that. And also, gotta watch out for Jamal Crawford and some other bench players. They can shoot threes just like as much as Phoenix does. But if we play consistent D, and if we play better and smarter than the last two games that we played, the turnovers, that must stop. If we're going to beat those toenail clippers, then we got to stop the turnovers. The first thing, they got to stop doing that. And then play consistent D, show some offense. Show some offense. And Jeremy Lin just pass to the open guy. Jeremy Lin has to be more of a playmaker to get easy offense for the Lakers and play consistent D, like lockdown defense without foul trouble. And foul trouble, that's the other thing that they should stop doing. Like, we're playing good defense. Yeah, I agree. Our defense is really improving from last year. I see that, but we're getting lots of foul trouble, and we're getting the other opponents. We're letting them have so much charity points, and that's also unacceptable. And we gotta stop all that, and then hopefully we'll get off of the W. I believe in my Lakers, and when is the game? What's it called? Friday on Halloween? Yeah, let's get them for. Let's trick or treat on them. Like, let's trick the Clippers, and we get the treat as a victory. How about that?
I love it. I think it sounds like a good game plan for me. At least my game plan for Friday is this. You've got a ground air traffic controlled LAX on Friday. You cannot allow the Clippers to have any sort of lob dunks in this game on Friday. Otherwise, it may be just as bad as it was when you lost by 48 last season. I think at least going through the past two games, limit the three-pointers, or at least you got to stop the three-pointers. But above all, this time, though, you have got to put a fence around the paint. You cannot allow the Clippers, Griffin, Jordan, those guys, those big bodies, you cannot allow them access inside. You've got to close that off, put barbed wire around it. Do whatever you have to do to play lockdown defense, not in the paint. You can't, and also you got to rebound better as well, and also three-point shooters. J.J. Redick is one. Jamal Crawford's another one. Chris Paul with his assist. I honestly don't know. I honestly do not know if there's any more other things that we can say. But the Lakers have to basically play a perfect 48 minutes. They have to basically fire on all cylinders on Friday night to have basically any sort of chance of winning this game on Friday. I think otherwise, though, looking around too is basically all I'm going to say too is someone else has to step up. This can't be Kobe and four other random dudes versus the starting five of the Clippers. If it's going to be like that again for the third straight game, the Lakers are in deep trouble. We'll see what occurs out of this one if anything does happen. But again, folks, Halloween night, Lakers, Clippers, first meeting of the hallway series. You can catch the game on Time Warner Cable Sportsnet and on Time Warner Cable Deportes, and of course on ESPN LA 710 and ESPN Deportes 1330 a.m. Again, Lakers, Clippers on Halloween night. Game again on Time Warner Cable Sportsnet at the Staples Center downtown LA. Back to tonight's game, folks. Again, once more, the Suns over the Lakers tonight, 119. Yeah, it's tough to say the score a lot here, folks, when you have to reiterate here. But again, you're just tuning in. Lakers lose tonight, 119-99. The game tonight played at the U.S. Airways Center in Phoenix, Arizona. The officials tonight were Mark Ayotte, Gary Zielinski, and Mark Davis. Time of the game, 2 hours and 10 minutes. Total attendance tonight at the Purple Palace, 17,523. All right, gang. We are getting down to the final minute here of the show before we close out for the night. Portia, as we go back to you, your last thoughts on tonight's game. Get it off your chest. Your last thoughts on tonight's game are what?
My last thoughts on tonight's game that we played. We didn't play that great, but we didn't play that great. We could have played better.
Could have played better is a good idea. Arturo, what do you think, man? Your last thoughts on tonight's game are blank.
One word. Unacceptable.
Good way to say it. All right, we'll get to our last guy here. Billy Drake's all the way in Alabama. Your last thoughts, buddy, on tonight's game are what and why?
Gotta do better. Gotta play better defense. Gotta stop turnovers. Or this really will be a long season. So with that.
Well, gang, that's a pretty good recipe. And with that, folks, we will call it a night right here on Wednesday night, October 29th, 2014, game numero dos of the 82-game NBA season. The Los Angeles Lakers faltered to the Phoenix Suns by the final lopsided score tonight of 119-99. Final line score once more. We'll get these numbers out here real quick before we close out for the night. Again, folks, final line scores for the ball game tonight go as follows in the game. Lakers in the first half, 19-31. 23-26, quarters 3 through 4, game total of 99 for the Suns, 33-26, 39-21, 119. Inactive tonight again were Steve Nash and Nick Young for the Lakers. Ron Dragic and Warren out for the Suns tonight. Technical fouls charged in the ball game, 2 to Phoenix's Eric Bledsoe, also tossed from the ball game. Kobe Bryant technical foul charge third quarter. Points in the paint tonight, 36-34 Phoenix. Second chance points, 18-12 Lakers. Biggest lead of the night. Lakers did not lead at all tonight. The Suns led by 29. No lead changes, and only one time this evening. The Lakers and Suns were tied. Final box score for the Lakers once more tonight. Wesley Johnson, 9 points. Carlos Boozer had 4. Jordan Hill, 6. Kobe Bryant, 31. Jeremy Lin had 6. Off the bench, Ed Davis, 14. Ronnie Price, 6. Wayne Ellington, 13. Robert Sacre, 4. And Jordan Clarkson had 4. And Robert Sacre had 6. Xavier Henry, DNP, coach decision. Ryan Kelly did not dress, sore right hamstring. Julius Randle not with the team. Tibia fracture, right leg for the Suns. Markieff Morris, 21. Marcus Morris, 21. Markieff, 12 points. Miles Plumlee, 10. Goran Dragic, 18. And Eric Bledsoe, 16. Alex Len off the bench at 3. Isaiah Thomas, 24 points. Gerald Green, 4. Archie Goodwin, no points. Anthony Tolliver, 7. Randolph, 3. And Tyler Enos, 2. PJ Tucker, not with the team, suspended by the NBA. With that, ladies and gentlemen in Laker Nation, that is the end of the night's program. For all of our callers, for Portia, Arturo, Billy Drake's in Alabama, and also for Eric Kamen, our awesome producer, Chris Mancy, I'm Cal McClurg. Until Friday night, folks, on Halloween, have a safe night. Drive home safely. Thank you all for coming. And salute. Good night. Now we'll see you folks back here on Friday night on Halloween. Will we have anything special for Halloween? We will see, folks. But again, it's Clippers-Lakers on the most haunting day of the night of the year. Halloween basketball, folks. Clippers-Lakers on Friday. We'll see you folks back here on Friday night following the game. See you folks then. Have a good night, and we'll see you on Friday. Salute. Bye-bye.